Can I go a whole week without accidentally hurting my dog's feelings? As a dog owner, I've often found myself wondering if I'm unintentionally causing my furry friend emotional pain. It's a tough question to answer, but one thing is certain: understanding what hurts our dog's feelings is crucial for building a stronger, more loving bond with them. Dogs bring so much joy and companionship into our lives, but they also have feelings that can get hurt just like ours. I've learned that being aware of these emotional pitfalls can make a huge difference in our relationship with our pets. By recognizing what hurts their feelings, we can take steps to avoid it and create a more positive, supportive environment for them. Our goal is to create a happy, healthy home for our dogs, and that starts with understanding their emotional needs. When we take the time to learn about canine emotions, we can better navigate the complexities of their feelings and behaviors. This knowledge can help us become more empathetic owners, which can lead to a more fulfilling relationship with our dogs. So, let's dive into the world of canine emotions and explore what hurts our dogs' feelings without us even realizing it. By doing so, we can become more mindful of our actions and their impact on our furry friends. Dogs are often seen as simple creatures, but the truth is, they're capable of feeling a wide range of emotions. Research has shown that dogs experience emotions like joy, fear, and excitement, but they also feel more complex emotions like empathy and stress. Their emotional lives are deeply connected to their social structure, which is primarily driven by their relationships with their human family and other dogs. In the wild, dogs are pack animals, and their social hierarchy plays a significant role in their emotional well-being. As domesticated animals, they still crave social interaction and connection with their human family. This social aspect of their lives greatly influences how they respond to different situations and stimuli. Canine emotions are complex and multifaceted, and understanding this is key to building a strong bond with our dogs. By recognizing that our dogs feel emotions similar to ours, we can become more empathetic and supportive owners. Their emotional responses are often driven by their instincts and social nature, which means they pick up on subtle cues from their environment and the people around them. This sensitivity allows them to thrive in a domestic setting but also makes them vulnerable to emotional hurt. Inconsistent training is a common behavior that can hurt a dog's feelings. For example, if you sometimes reward your dog for sitting and other times scold them for the same behavior, it can be confusing and stressful for them. This inconsistency can lead to feelings of frustration and anxiety. Prolonged isolation is another behavior that can cause emotional pain. Dogs are social creatures that thrive on interaction, so leaving them alone for extended periods without proper stimulation or exercise can lead to feelings of loneliness and abandonment. Yelling is also a hurtful behavior that can have long-lasting effects on a dog's emotional well-being. While it's understandable to get frustrated with our pets, yelling can be terrifying for them and damage the trust between you and your dog. Ignoring their communication signals is another way to hurt your dog's feelings. Dogs communicate primarily through body language, and ignoring their signals can make them feel unheard and unvalidated. For example, if your dog is trying to initiate play but you're too busy to engage, it can lead to feelings of disappointment. Showing favoritism to other pets or people can also cause emotional pain. Dogs are highly attuned to their social environment and can pick up on subtle cues, including favoritism. If you're not careful, this can lead to feelings of jealousy and insecurity. Lack of mental and physical stimulation can also hurt a dog's feelings. Dogs need exercise and mental stimulation to thrive, and a lack of these can lead to boredom, frustration, and depression. Neglecting their physical needs can also have emotional consequences. For example, if a dog is not getting enough food or water, it can lead to feelings of anxiety and stress. Not providing a comfortable living environment can also affect a dog's emotional well-being. A comfortable home is essential for a dog's emotional and physical health. Leaving a dog alone for too long without proper care can lead to feelings of abandonment. Dogs need attention and care, and neglecting these needs can cause emotional pain. Another behavior that can hurt a dog's feelings is dismissing their fears. If your dog is afraid of something, it's essential to acknowledge and address their fears rather than dismissing them. Failing to provide adequate training can also lead to emotional pain. Dogs need structure and guidance, and a lack of training can lead to confusion and anxiety. Overindulging or overprotecting can also have negative emotional consequences. While it's natural to want to spoil our pets, overindulging can lead to obesity and other health problems, while overprotecting can lead to anxiety and fear. Not respecting their boundaries is another way to hurt a dog's feelings. Dogs need personal space and boundaries, and not respecting these can lead to feelings of discomfort and stress. Dishonoring their past can also cause emotional pain. If you've adopted a dog with a troubled past, it's essential to acknowledge and honor their history rather than ignoring it. As dog owners, we often face challenges in recognizing the behaviors that hurt our dog's feelings. One of the main conflicts arises from misinterpreting a dog's reactions. What we perceive as misbehavior might actually be a response to feeling hurt or neglected. Dogs often act out when they're feeling emotional pain, and it's up to us to recognize the underlying causes. By understanding canine body language and behavior, we can better navigate these situations and respond in a way that supports our dog's emotional well-being. This requires a shift in perspective, from seeing our dogs as simply misbehaving to understanding that they're trying to communicate their emotional needs. By making this shift, we can become more empathetic and supportive owners. It's not always easy to recognize when our dogs are feeling hurt, but being aware of their emotional needs can make a huge difference. By taking the time to understand their feelings and behaviors, we can create a more positive, supportive environment for them. So, what can we do to avoid hurting our dog's feelings? One strategy is positive reinforcement training, which focuses on rewarding good behavior rather than punishing bad behavior. This approach helps build trust and confidence between you and your dog. Understanding canine body language is also crucial. By recognizing the subtle cues your dog sends, you can better respond to their emotional needs and avoid situations that might hurt their feelings. Consistent routines and schedules can also help reduce stress and anxiety in dogs. A predictable routine can provide a sense of security and stability, which is essential for a dog's emotional well-being. Providing adequate mental and physical stimulation is also vital. Engage your dog in activities that challenge them mentally and physically, such as puzzle toys, agility training, or long walks. Showing consistent affection is another way to support your dog's emotional needs. This can be as simple as giving them a gentle pat on the head or a reassuring word. By implementing these strategies, you can create a more positive, supportive environment for your dog. This, in turn, can lead to a stronger, more loving bond between you and your furry friend. A deeper understanding of canine emotions leads to a more fulfilling relationship for both dog and owner. By recognizing that our dogs have complex emotional lives, we can become more empathetic and supportive owners. Empathy and patience are key to interacting with our furry friends. By taking the time to understand their feelings and behaviors, we can create a more positive, supportive environment that allows them to thrive. This journey of understanding and empathy is not always easy, but it's worth it. The rewards of a strong, loving bond with your dog far outweigh the challenges. By being more mindful of our actions and their impact on our dog's feelings, we can create a more harmonious home for our furry friends. If you've ever struggled with understanding your dog's emotions or behaviors, I want to hear from you. Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's work together to create a more supportive community for dog owners. If you're interested in learning more about canine emotions and behavior, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more dog-related content. I have 2 other videos that I think you'll find helpful: 5 signs your dog is stressed and how to build a stronger bond with your dog.